Peace, peace, beautiful beings, and welcome back to my channel. I am Coach Vee, and this is another edition of Mental Health in the Media. So this is a segment on my channel where I give my perspective on trending news topics in relation to what I perceive to be the mental health concerns of the parties involved. So today, we're going to talk about the little baby, Yaya Mayweather. Now, my perspective I'm offering today is going to come from two places. One, my place as a holistic life coach that specializes in mental health and healing. And two, my perspective as a mother. My heart goes out to Yaya because I am more concerned with her thought pattern and her mental state that allows her to act upon the anger, the feelings of being less than and not worthy that caused her to commit a violent act towards an allegedly pregnant woman. When people have a healthy mental state, their outlook upon themselves, other people, and society at large is one that's full of love, acceptance, peace, unity. What that means is they are less likely, so they meaning people who have great mental health, are less likely to, number one, put themselves in a situation to be disrespected by anyone, and number two, if they, by happenstance, are in a situation of disrespect by someone they care about, then if their mental health is healthy or in a good state, the chances of them acting out in a violent manner towards someone else are slim to none. As a mother, I would pull Yaya aside and talk to her about finding out, digging deep into her soul to figure out what makes you so angry towards the woman. Number one, what makes you so upset to the point that you enter into your boyfriend's house and attack the woman that he invited into his house? And not just argue with her, not just slap box, but to grab a weapon and use the weapon against her. What mentally and emotionally was going on that told you that this was the right thing to do, that this was okay and acceptable to do? Also, as a mother, first, and as a coach, second, I would need to dig deep and figure out why, after all of that drama, after all of that mess, after all of that violence, you returned to his home as he recorded a video and disrespected your father in addition to him disrespecting you. I don't know if there's substance abuse involved. I don't know if there's alcoholism involved. I just remember the blank look, the out of it look, the swaying that she was doing in the background as the video was being recorded. She seemed completely out of it. Now, I speak healing and peace and clarity on both women involved. But for Yaya, there is something there that is causing a decrease in her mental health state. Now, I know it's a popular opinion to blame it on the rapper. I don't even want to say his name. To blame it on the rapper. However, he is only doing what she is allowing him to do. So there is a breakdown there mentally that makes her think she needs that from him. It's acceptable for him to treat her that way, and that's all that she's worth. As a reminder, when we talk about mental health, that doesn't always mean that there's a clinical diagnosis of mental illness. Just like when we talk about physical health, that doesn't always mean that the person has a physical illness. We're strictly talking about the maintenance, the routine, the thought process of someone's mental capacity when we talk about mental health. I'm explaining that to say Yaya may not have a clinically diagnosed mental illness. However, that does not mean she's mentally healthy. Where are the women in her life? Where is the community around her that pulls her close and reinstill in her her self-love, her self-confidence, to reassure her of her future possibilities, her current capabilities, and her self-worth? There's a disconnect somewhere that her mental state makes her feel as if that's all she's worth receiving. Now, for the community that wants to blame her dad, I think that there may be some sort of repercussions due to her dad's parenting style. However, as a child gets older and they develop their reasoning faculties, regarding what makes them feel good, what makes them feel bad, if they have a community around them that pushes them away from the negativity in their life, then at some point there's no longer a negative influence or a blame game placed upon an absentee parent, an abusive parent, a neglectful parent. So I say that to say this. To an extent, there may be issues with her due to the relationship or lack thereof between her and her dad. However, where's the community of women around Yaya to instill in her that she is smart, she is kind, she's important? Where's that community at? Mental health in our youth is a hot topic that needs to be addressed and talked about all day, every day. Because the challenge that happens, and we see it play out in the media all the time, that when our youth are not taught a mental health self-care routine, they grow up to be adults who lack control, who lack the ability to follow a course that's socially acceptable when it comes to good and bad. They turn into people who produce other children, and they instill their skewed values onto those children, which breeds another generation of mentally unhealthy individuals. So I say, instead of judging Yaya, instead of talking down about her, instead of saying, oh, she's stupid, she's silly, I would never, I encourage you and I challenge you to send her love, send her compassion, send her understanding. Send her a community of peace and elevation to her, because that's what she needs. When I see her face, when I see her mugshots, when I see her in videos, I see a little girl that's hurting. I see a little girl that is going through some type of trauma, some type of mental separation, and so she's acting out due to those things. And by no means am I making an excuse for her. I'm speaking as a holistic life coach and as a mother. So if Yaya's camp, if Yaya herself sees this video, I invite you to reach out for me so that we can begin the process in a holistic way of healing, of moving forward, of increasing our self-love, increasing our self-confidence, our compassion, and getting back to the space of our original greatness and understanding that, yes, I may have made these mistakes here, but I still have an opportunity to grow, to change, to be a better person, and then to reach back and help the next young lady. So that is my perspective on mental health in the media with the trending topic of Yaya Mayweather. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and leave any comments below so we can have a discussion about the content here. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you click the notification bell so that you're one of the first persons to know when I upload new content. You can look forward to any and all conversations related to mental health and healing in a holistic manner, meaning without medication. I am Coach Vee, and my signature message is that mental health is sexy, and I need your help to spread my signature message worldwide. Be blessed.